Hello, welcome back to the channel. As you're seeing there, you join me in the Peugeot Boxer Symbol camper van. Just going to start getting this ready to use for the summer. We haven't been anywhere for the last 4 months in it. It's been sitting here. Still looking okay though. We've got some carbon on the floor, protecting the floor for when I was coming in and out. We have bought some mats now, so we're going to put these mats down instead. But the main thing on this one is I'm going to take it and give it a good wash, because I didn't wash it at the end of the season, and we went to Wales and it was damn muddy and dirty. So we want to get all that washed off. I should have washed it after doing all the welding on it. Really, I should have washed it, because the last thing we want is to start going rusty again in the same places on the sills. Main issue is we have absolutely nothing, not a thing. The immobiliser isn't even flashing. That would normally be flashing there to immobilise the van, but we got nothing. So what we're going to try and use is, probably seen this in previous videos, but we're going to try and use the trusty Halfords starter. This has got to be 4 to 5 years old now. Got to be. Costs 100 quid. You can get them cheaper now. My dad's just bought one off Temu, which seems to be just as good as this. Whether it'll last as long as this, I don't know. But let's see if this will start this completely and utterly flat van. It can start up to a 3 litre diesel. This is a 2 litre petrol, so it should start this quite easily. But the battery is, as you can see, flat. So this is fully charged, as you can see there. So let's pop the bonnet on the Peugeot. It's in a weird position down here. It's quite good though, because you ain't got to go reaching over into the passenger seat or anything like that. And let's see if it'll... Oh god, let's give it another pop. There we go. Them weird on these, there's a little red. There it is, look. Balance that on my head. Oh, the strips come off there. Put it in the thing. Right, battery. Now I think this has got a bit of a battery drain from the alarm. When we bought it, he did say that he used to run up the battery because the alarm kept draining it. Now I think that's if the alarm's left on, because somebody's up the speaker for the alarm, so you don't know whether it's on or it's off or what's going on with it. So I probably will just unhook the alarm at some point. But let's get this gently up. Starting to get a little bit of rust on the battery tray that we're going to have to get rid of. And we've got a bit coming down there. And I'm going to paint up as well, try and stop. And just down there on the suspension mounts, there's a little bit coming through. So I'm going to paint them as well. Just with some rust inhibitor. Probably not going to do that on this video today. This is just starting the van with this new I'm beeping for some reason. That means it's totally and utterly flat. So we're going to leave it on there for 5 minutes. See if it'll put some charge into the battery. See if it'll get it going. Right, so the Halfords jump pack is just beeping. You put it on the battery. I don't know if it's because the battery's so flat or if the jump pack has finally added to after 5 years, but it's just beeping and not doing anything. So I've borrowed this off my dad, which is an ACK mount. This is off Temu. It was 45 quid. This was 100 quid. Bought 5 years ago. This was £45 off Temu. And we're going to give this a go and see if this will start the van. The van is still 100% flat and will not turn over. I'll show you what it does when this one goes on, and then we'll put this one on and see if it'll start with that. Right, so when we put this one on, that's what we get out of there. Which either he's saying the battery's too flat for it to do anything, or the jump pack has had it. It wouldn't start the Range Rover the other day. So let's try this one. from Temu. Hang on a sec. So it's a similar thing there. You've got the jump pack itself, and then the bit that plugs into it, like the Halfords one. It is a bigger jump pack. Size wise, got a 60% charge. Does sound empty though. Don't know what that does. But let's connect it up anyway. Same sort of thing. And then we'll get it on the back. So I've connected the positive. Let's connect the negative and see what this one does. The battery might just be too flat. It's on green there. And it's clicking, which means that it's probably putting power into the battery. So with this one, you just say leave it 5 minutes to put power into the battery. Oh look, straight away the radio is on, which we can turn off. And let's try again with that before it comes on. I'll do that with it. The immobiliser is flashing. So straight away it's putting power into the car. So we'll leave it 5 minutes to do its thing, and then we'll try and start it. So straight away this is working. The Halfords one is not working. So we'll see if this works, and it might be worth getting one of them myself. If it does work, I will get one and I'll do a full review on it. But for now, I am going to... That's the keys. I'm going to do some bits inside here while it puts some charge into the battery. Right, it's been on for a few minutes now. Let's see if it can... says what it can do on the tin. Immobiliser there on this one. We got lights, which is good news. We're in neutral. Oh, and away it goes. So it seems that the Temu one has outperformed the Halfords one, but obviously the Temu one is only, I don't know, 2 months old. It started it's probably started 5 vehicles so far. That one has started 50 probably over the last 5 years, but the Temu one has sorted it out. I think the problem with the Halfords one is, as soon as you if you put it onto a battery that's 2 litre, it'll just do nothing. It's just like, nah, I ain't even trying that. Whereas this Temu one, you put it on, it starts to pump air into it no matter what. Let's see what sort of air it's got left. 57, so it's on 60, it's got 57 left, so it hasn't took a lot out of it to start that. So have a look for one of them if you're looking for one at 45 quid. I think it's an absolute bargain.